YouTube? Silver Surfer coming your way again. Just wanted to show you guys the latest pickup here of what I got. This is yet again another Morgan dollar. Trying to hold the camera steady here so y'all can see it. Let's take a look at this and tell me what you think. So it is graded and slabbed in PCGS, which we will get to in a minute, but I wanted to see if you guys can figure out what the grade is of this bad boy. So here's the obverse, nice strike for the most part. I didn't realize that it's got this little nick on the cheek, contact mark here. It's kind of difficult to see. There's a better image of it right there in the bottom portion of it, but that's okay. It's not too deep, but it definitely, I think, is what caused the grade to be what it is, so keep that in mind. Anyways, overall nice strike, a little flat above the ears, but a nice coin indeed. Decent amount of luster, take that look right there. Okay, obverse of the coin. Again, nice luster, decent strike. This is the New Orleans mint, so the 1888 O, you can see the mint mark there underneath the eagle. Do you guys notice anything different about this coin? One more look here on the front before we reveal what it is. Probably my camera angle here is not going to give you the best clue, but you might be able to figure it out. There you go, that's a kind of a better idea of what I'm thinking. You see that scratch down there? That's what I'm talking about, which I think caused the grade to be what it is, but still a nice coin indeed. The fields for the most part are clean, devices, just that nick right there is all I'm seeing, but not enough for me to return it. I'm happy with it. Anyways, let's take a look and see what we got here. So again, PCGS graded, 1888 O. What do you guys think? What do you think? What do you think? Boom. MS64, proof-like. Some of you probably guessed it. Again, my camera and the lighting that I have in here is not the best for this to pick up the proof-like. There you go, that's a better image. You can see the mirrors. But it is pretty mirror-like. So that's a better image. There you go. Right there, take a look at that. All right, so let's just take a look at the book here and talk about numismatic sweet spot, as always. So 1888 O, 12,150,000 of those minted. That is a ridiculous large amount of them. However, most Morgans, as you guys know, didn't survive after the Pittman Act, as about 2/3 of them were melted down. So that's why most of them were valuable. But we'll come and look here. So $110 for an MS64. And again, this was MS64 proof-like, right? So this Red Book actually doesn't give the proof-like designations and the prices for it, but I can tell you that it is still that numismatic sweet spot, the same on a proof-like coin, as well as actually dimple proof is one grade lower before it gets to that sweet spot. So you have an MS64 at 110, the next one is an MS65. Look at that jump, it nearly quadruples to $475. So I think that 110, and then look at the one before, $70. So you're gonna spend an extra $40 to get that MS64. Well worth it in my opinion, and not as much worth it to get the 65 if you're talking about budget and how much you want to spend on a coin like that. But my point is that this book doesn't show the proof-like prices. You have to go on the PCGS website and see, but there is no difference of the grade for sweet spot on proof-like 1888 O's. So from 64 to 65 is again that sweet spot in which it rapidly increases from an MS64 to an MS65 PL. So happy with this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, learned a little something from it, and stay tuned for the next coin. I think it might be something different from a Morgan dollar, so I know a lot of you guys are probably getting sick of seeing them. I don't know, maybe not. It's my favorite coin, so I'll add this one to my registry set and go from there. Look at that strike on that eagle. It's pretty good for a New Orleans mint. Look at those breast feathers and the ones below its neck. You don't get that all that often in a New Orleans coin, but this one actually has a fairly good strike, and probably because it's proof-like and thus was one of the first coins hit on this polished die, or a newer die, I would imagine. So anyways, hope you enjoyed. Silver Surfer out.